Hey, I'm Juan.
Hi, I'm Ava, and these are our dogs, Daisy and Tuesday.
Hi, and I'm Bettina. All right, so the other day I shared a little bit about what we did to get the exterior ready for this cold weather. Currently up in Pennsylvania. Let me see if I can show you. There's snow outside. I'll show you. Look, can you see? Can you see the creek? I just did. Look at that. It's beautiful. Creek's not frozen over, so it's just 20 degrees. It hasn't gotten back down to 10 again. But let me just kind of share just a couple things that I think has made a difference for us. One is underneath the oven right here, I took out the drawer. So I still keep this. I put the drawer in the bottom bunk back there, but this way there's airflow back here. And it lets me know what's going on back there. So I cooked some soup, so the humidity is probably high. But I have this thing in here, and this is number one. So I have one here, and let me stick it back in. What it does, it tells me what the humidity is and what the temperature is back there. Gives me a lot of security. The other thing I did, I don't know if I really needed to, but I did it anyways, is I put these holes, and I didn't put vent covers here. I put vent covers back here so that and this is a double layer. So it vents all the way through. And in there, I stuck another little thermometer thingy and humidity so I can check the temperature and the humidity in here. The reason I did two is because it didn't go all the way through. So this goes all the way through. It does kind of make a little airflow thing in theory, but it lets me know what's going on in the bottom bunk. And then I put a lot of these underneath the bed, right? So I got these little doohickeys off Amazon, and just a little drill bit, boop, just kind of clean them up. I probably can get them in brown, but that's okay. The other thing I did, okay, so if under my bed is where our fresh water is and our water pump. Now, we have frozen our water pump before, thinking it was dry, but it wasn't. So I don't want to replace another water pump. So I know this is kind of jerry-rigging, but hey, it's winter if you're in 10 degree and you're traveling. So for us, we travel. So we can't just set up permanently for winter because my daughter has an Epic Pass and we're going around the country visiting Epic Mountains. And right now we're in Pennsylvania near Seven Springs, and it gets cold here. I'm nervous if it gets down to -5. I've seen that or somewhere, but we'll see. So the other thing I did is see this vent here. So this was faced out towards the bedroom. All I did was I pushed it back and I turned it so it goes underneath the bed, and the vent's still there, which is really good. And then I also put a thermometer gadget doohickey right next to the water pump, and it gives me security. And then what I do is I come over here and I look at this little gaugey thing, right? And this is I'll send you the link. I love this thing. So it connects directly to those sensors, and it tells me the temperature and the humidity level. So between 30 and 60, like if it gets below 30, which it has, it feels dry. Above like 68, it's extra humid. Like above 66, you can risk mold. But I cooked this morning. I made soup, boiled coffee. So our humidity level is probably kind of high. So you can see number one was over there underneath the sink. Number two in blue is over there beneath the bunk. Number three in yellow is underneath the bed, and the white is this thing in the house. So I currently have the thermostat set on 65. I'm holding it so temperature went up. Anything below 30 and 66 is considered okay in the air. When I did turn this on low while I was cooking, and probably turn it off now, and just kind of bring it down to a little crack, because I run propane. I don't run a diesel heater. I also have these little doohickey heaters, which I love this, and I have one in here and one in the living room. So you just turn it on. Now, every so often, the propeller thing makes a really loud noise and where I have to turn it on and back off. But this helps supplement my heating. 73. 73 sounds good, don't you think? The other thing that we did, because we have had before, we replaced this toilet before, and something in here cracks, like in the ring, it like freezes and cracks, and then we've replaced the toilet, but it turns out it's inside, right? So trying to avoid doing that again, we have this little doohickey. It's a lower amperage. We bought the lower amperage so that it doesn't draw as many amps. Excuse all the winter clothes we have hanging around everywhere, but that's just the way it is nowadays. So it's a lower amp and it draws less because it is on a 15 amp fuse. So if we're running a whole bunch of things off of our plugs, like in the living room and the other room, and right now, heating blankets are our dream. We found the perfect heating blanket. I'll give you a link to that as well. It is literally the perfect heating blanket. It's soft. The wires that run through it are really thin. I got one. My daughter got one. And it's not like the old school ones where we used to have that were hard and they just weren't comfortable. And like one section was super hot and this other section was ice cold. It's super comfortable. I'm addicted. So I'll share that with you too. So this winter RVing thing, I was really scared, but I feel like we just about got a hold of it. Minus our external propane tank. That's still a thing, but we'll talk about that later.